What is the smallest lie you've ever told which had the biggest consequences? I called my college roommate the next Unabomber as a joke. Now I'm getting sued because he got kicked out and locked up. I was just trying to fit in freshman year. My roommate Noah was this super quiet engineering kid who barely talked to anyone. He'd spend hours at his desk building weird little circuits and programming stuff. Nice guy, just really into his own world. One night I was playing cards with some people in the common room. This girl Emma made some comment about how creepy Noah was, and someone else joked that he looked like he could snap any day. Everyone was laughing, so when someone asked what it was like living with him, I said the first thing that popped into my head. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he turned into the next Unabomber or something. Everyone cracked up. It was just a stupid throwaway comment to get a laugh. But Emma had this weird anxiety thing about feeling unsafe around guys, and apparently my joke really freaked her out. 2 days later, our RA Trevor knocked on my door. He said Emma had reported feeling threatened and mentioned my comment. I had to fill out some incident report. I thought it was ridiculous, but whatever. Just paperwork, right? Wrong. Trevor filed it with campus security as a behavioral concern report. When they called me in for an interview, I figured I'd just explain it was a joke. But they were asking all these serious questions about Noah's behavior. If I'd noticed anything suspicious, if I felt unsafe, I should have shut it down right there. Instead, I started second-guessing everything. Like, yeah, Noah did stay up really late working on projects, and he never really hung out with anyone. And that one time he forgot to unplug his hot plate and set off the smoke alarm. Before I knew it, I was basically confirming their suspicions without meaning to. They kept nodding and writing stuff down like I was giving them valuable intel. That weekend, the fire alarm went off at 3 a.m. because someone's microwave caught fire. Standard drunk freshman stuff. But when security reviewed the logs, they saw Noah's hot plate incident from weeks earlier and flagged it as suspicious. Monday morning, Noah wasn't in our room. His stuff was gone. I asked Trevor what happened, and he just said Noah had been relocated for evaluation. I thought he transferred or something. Maybe his parents pulled him out. I felt bad about the whole thing, but figured it would blow over. 3 months later, I got a certified letter in the mail. I was being subpoenaed as a witness in a lawsuit against the university. That's when I found out what really happened. Noah hadn't transferred. He'd been involuntarily committed to a psychiatric facility for evaluation. Campus security had shown up at 6 a.m. with EMTs and basically dragged him out in handcuffs. All because of a file full of concerning reports where my stupid joke was the main piece of evidence. He spent 3 weeks locked up getting evaluated by doctors who found absolutely nothing wrong with him. But by then, he'd lost his scholarship, his housing, and his enrollment status. The university wouldn't let him back on campus. Noah was suing for discrimination, wrongful detention, and defamation. According to the lawsuit, he'd gone from being a 4.0 engineering student with a full ride to living with his aunt and working at a car wash. His whole life plan was destroyed. I had to give a deposition where Noah's lawyer grilled me for hours about my comment. When he asked why I said it, I couldn't give a good answer. Because it was funny? Because I wanted people to like me? It sounded even worse out loud. The worst part was seeing Noah again. He looked exhausted and defeated. This guy who used to light up talking about his robotics projects was broken. He wouldn't even look at me. His lawyer explained that my comment had started a cascade of reports and investigations. Emma's anxiety complaint, Trevor's incident report, my interview with security where I'd basically painted Noah as a potential threat, the hot plate thing getting flagged. It all built up until they decided he was dangerous. But Noah wasn't dangerous. He was just quiet, introverted, really passionate about engineering. The kind of kid who should have been designing the future, not mopping floors at a car wash. The case settled out of court for an undisclosed amount. Noah got some money, but he never got his scholarship back or his spot at the university. Last I heard, he was trying to rebuild at a community college.